Alright, so I probably should have made this video a few days ago, but you know, school, and I wanted to fucking gather my thoughts before this. So we finally won a game. It only took them 2 months and like a couple weeks. But I'm just thinking about it, and like, it's nice that they won. It's nice that they have standards and have beaten the Giants four in a row. You should beat a team that's contending for the number one pick of the draft this year. Um, but I'm really like, what a shit season. Like, I'm not even happy. Like, I don't even enjoy watching the games anymore. Like, it's just not supposed to be this bad. We sold the team, they do everything right, and I feel like the team is just worse than when we had like Kirk Cousins and Bruce Allen making the fucking picks. But also that's the trauma talking. But at the same time, like it's just I could not envision that this team was this fucking bad. But I mean Mariota, phenomenal backup. He's due for one back-breaking play every game. That's why he is a backup, so it makes sense. The thing with Mariota is like I enjoy watching him play. I loved him when he was on the Titans, but it's like now that like he's playing and there's no chance Jaden comes back, I'm just like not excited. There's just like nothing that excites me on this team anymore. Bill finally had a good game, but I mean, is he RB1 next year? I have no idea. Is Chris Rodriguez gonna come back? I have no clue. Like I just don't get it. Debo's, he's probably gonna leave in free agency. That's gonna blow. But like I love Terry McLaurin. He's the one good girl. He saved my life back in the day. And it's nice to see him show up through his injury-riddled season. I'm happy about Ben Sinnott's one catch for 36 yards. He looks good. But you know what? In these next 3 games, if he ends up like balling out, I'm gonna be really pissed. And that's just the beginning of it. Like second round tight end. You don't fucking play him till Ertz gets hurt. And then he finally starts, and then you give Bates a catch instead of forcing it to Sinnott. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And like Noah Brown, thank you for the Hail Mary. Your ass gotta go. There's no reason he should have been playing over Luke McCaffrey. There's no reason Luke McCaffrey couldn't have taken the Noah Brown role earlier in the season before he broke his collarbone. There's just no reason for that. Why are we starting Chris Moore when Luke McCaffrey's been here and he could do it? I mean, Lane sucks too, but he's a punt returner, and so that touchdown was nice. And that's all he's pretty much good for. I feel like I'm done with this experiment. He'll just be our punt returner from now on. I would like to see I'd like to see Burks get more targets, but maybe he's not getting open. I'm not gonna watch the film. I don't care anymore. Bobby Wagner, I hate him. I can't wait for him to not be on our team anymore. Giving up that touchdown pass to that running back is just unacceptable. It's good coverage. Fuck you. I need a linebacker that can be in good coverage and swat the ball or pick it off or prevent a touchdown. Anything. I can't stand him. Igbenogany, I mean, he probably should have gotten on the field earlier. Lattimore sucks. His career is definitely over because he already didn't have speed and now he got an ACL, so he's definitely not coming back. I mean, Quan played a little better. I need more out of Newton. Kinlaw, I haven't heard his name in months, to be honest. I don't know. Our run defense sucks too, so maybe he's not plugging the holes. Luvu, I would have bought his jersey last year. I'm glad I never fucking did because I can't stand him. Sam still had a pick. I mean, was Von Miller? You can go. We need to put him out of his misery. Also, McGee is a captain, so why does he only play like 12 snaps? That's what I don't understand. And why is Preston Smith in the game? He doesn't do anything. It's just like, I just don't get it. Why can't Kay Madrano be active on special teams? Make it make sense, brother. At least Moody's good. But like, I'm gonna make another video talking about former commanders and where are they now. And I think Matt Gay has been perfect on his kicks ever since he's gotten to the fucking Niners. I was watching Hard Knocks, and his episode 3 just came out last night, right? And so in the first 2 episodes, they're showing clips of the team smiling and having fun, and I'm like, why? We done lost 7, 8 in a row. Why are you happy? If I'm the coach, they're running sprints. They're not even practicing. They're gonna run sprints until they can't run anymore. Then I'm gonna make them run more sprints because it's unacceptable. And this team doesn't seem to get it. Then on Hard Knocks last night, they showed them preparing for Jackson Dart and the Giants, and they're all serious and shit. Like, why? Why can't you be serious against the other teams you're game planning for? Like, I don't get it. Jackson Dart looks like shit, also. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, this 2 touchdowns, 2 for, that's actually better than I thought he did. But also, like, we suck, so how impressive is it really? Not that much. I think Connerly is coming along well. Young Hoku sucks. This is insane. I never thought he'd be this bad, but he is awful, and they cut him, and they should have. But, like, I really just don't. Like, I'm just not having any fun, man. I'm supposed to go to this game on Christmas. I'm gonna bring gigantic brown paper bags. Like, I just have to. There's no reason. It's not fun. I don't even want to look at Tankathon. Let's see who they have us picking. 2026. We have the eighth pick. You know what the best part about the draft is? We need every single position. So it doesn't matter who we take because you could just take best available because we need every single position. I really want Ruben Bade, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get him. I mean, I was just thinking, like, how many sacks does Von Miller have? Oh, this sucks. Von Miller. He has 7 sacks. Okay. Let's see how many Dorrance Armstrong has. 5.5. And it took till what, the Vikings game for Von Miller to overtake him? This dude hasn't played since the first Cowboys game. Like, it's just we get no rush. We get no fucking good pass defense. The running game is good now, but it wasn't good for how many fucking games before? It doesn't make any sense why they don't want to play the younger guys. The season is lost. Why? Like, I just don't get it, man. What's Drake Jackson up to? Is he healthy yet? I would love to see him play some defensive end. I should be happier they won, and I just can't stand it. And I'm over here talking about, like, oh, it would be nice to see Sam Hartman play like a half of football in the final game. And all my friends are flaming me. And I'm like, why? It's just like I just want to see it. I don't know. I just think it would be fun. That's what the point I'm at in this season. Like, it's not gonna go well. We have Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles up on deck. I would like to see us win one game against the Cowboys because I'm going to that game. And every time I've gone to a Commanders game, they've never lost, which I fucking find is to be crazy. But at the same time, I don't envision it. This game on Saturday is going to be at home. That's not going to go well for us at all. I really don't see it. Saquon's going to have his legacy game again because he always does. I don't know how we're going to stop the Eagles, dog. And it's a shame. They're going to be the first team to repeat since the last. They were the last team repeat NFC East champions, and that was like '04. And we were supposed to break the cycle. We were supposed to break the pattern, and then that just didn't happen. But like, what an awful season, dog. Let's look at our schedule. Where is it? Where is here? Okay. This is kind of when I started to believe we didn't have shit and we'll never have shit. All right, this Packers game. That was pretty damning. And I've been saying every problem we've had this season showed up in the Packers game and they haven't fixed shit. We beat the Raiders, but I'm so glad we made Geno look like a Hall of Famer. I'm so glad we made Michael Penis look like a Hall of Famer. How did we ever beat the Chargers? I guess the injuries, I don't really know. But this was the beginning of the end. This Bears game felt like the Snyder era came back. And this is when my trauma started hitting, the PTSD started hitting. I just started hating everyone. Then this Cowboys game is just like, oh, we are really far off. And then like the Chiefs, you know, I wasn't expecting to win that game, but damn, I wanted it to be better. The Seahawks game sucked. Lions game sucked. This was literally my birthday. We couldn't do shit. The Dolphins beat us. We made Tua look good. Shocker. This is just an anomaly. I really don't understand how we played them so tough and then came out and scored zero against the Vikings. They also beat the Cowboys, so maybe, Cowboys not that good. Maybe the Cowboys just didn't practice. I don't really get it. And then, I'm just glad they won a game, but like I can't even enjoy it. There's so many issues this season, and I'm not having any fun. That's the worst part. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be fun. I spend a lot of time and money on this worthless team, and they don't make it fun. That's just the worst part. I don't have any fun. Three divisions games left, and I just don't get it, man. My friends and I talking about going to a Zards game instead of watching this Commanders Eagles game. That's how bad it is. This season can't end soon enough, man. I even wore some Commander shit in public today. I still felt a little embarrassed. It's a Sean Taylor shirt. And like I shouldn't be embarrassed to wear that, but I am. That's just where we're at. They suck. And I don't see how they can fix it in one draft. But at the same time, Dan Quinn and them came in and went to the championship game in year one. So maybe they can fix it next year. The schedule should allegedly be easier, but at the same time, the schedule is always hard. That's the thing. The schedule is not easier or worse year after year. It's always hard because it's hard to win in the NFL. But I'm not going to praise them for beating the Giants. You should beat the teams that are worse than you. You should beat teams on par with you. So how are you going to lose to the Vikings? How are you going to lose to the Dolphins? Fucking Matt Gay missed 2 kicks. I can't stand him. But like, yeah, I can't praise the Giants because they didn't do anything insane. They fired their coach. Like, you should win this game. I'm not going to praise them for winning the games that you should. You should win a game against a team that's 2 and 12. But also, we're not much better than them. I don't even care about the draft pick anymore. I just want I just want to win a Super Bowl. That's all I want. I want to be good every year and win a Super Bowl. And I don't think it's going to get there till like 2028 at the earliest. We might just be cursed. We might just have to move to that new stadium before they're good all the time. All these conversations about Drake May is the best quarterback in that class, it's really pissing me off. I mean, he's having a good season, but the Pats ain't beat anybody. And like, they have the best coach, man. They really do. Mike Vrabel, I think he's so good. And it's so unfair that the Patriots are good again. They weren't bad for long enough. I'd be happy if I never saw them win another Super Bowl ever again for the rest of my life. Because I done seen them win too much. Same with the Chiefs. I'm glad they're going to miss the playoffs. You know, it's just like, but now that they did miss the playoffs, I could totally see Kelsey like, I felt like this was going to be his like farewell season. But now that they missed the playoffs and Mahomes got hurt, I could totally see Kelsey come back for one more season. But like, we'll see what happens, dog. We'll see. We suck. But next year's a new year. I'm trying to have hope and optimism and faith that like Jaden can stay healthy and the coaches will get their head out of their asses and actually, have good game plans and call the right plays. We need a new defensive coordinator. I think Brian Flores' contract is ending. I would love to sign him. Joe Witt, I listen. I'd be fine if he never coached another team ever again. I can't stand him. The defense looks better under Dan Quinn, but it's not good. It's better, but it's not good enough. And that's the thing. We're just not good enough in every facet of the game. Even special teams like Jalen Lane had that punt return touchdown, but it's been pretty barren on kick return since McCaffrey got injured. And that's another thing too. I want to see McCaffrey take a bigger role next year, but that's also up to him. He has to develop and work at it and be healthy from the collarbone. But then I don't want to see them be like, oh, he's too valuable on kick returns, and they don't want to put him at receiver. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Anyone else can do kick returns. I'd like to see Bill have a 100-yard game, preferably against the Cowboys. But I'd like to see him develop and be good and show that like he can tote the rock and be the starter full time next season. Because if he's not, then it's like with the pick we have, like, do you take Jeremiah Love? Do you take the best defensive player on the board? What if they're all gone? Do you take a receiver? But I mean, if Debo comes back, do you really need another receiver? That's the thing. That's also assuming Terry stays healthy, which I think he will. This is kind of an outlier season. But yeah, we could really take anyone except the quarterback. I could also see them trade down because we don't have a lot of draft picks. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I really want to re-sign Tunsil. I think he's so good. I think Connerly's coming back strong. You know, Cosme, I haven't heard his name. That's a good thing. He'll definitely be better next season because he's not coming off an ACL injury. Biotish, I think like he's not a bad center, but you could definitely do better. But he's good enough. The snaps are always clean. And who's our left guard? Chris Paul. I'd like to see him come back, but if he leaves, I think Brandon Coleman's going to take that role. And he was like decent at left tackle for us in the playoffs last year. So, the O line I think is pretty good, even though they couldn't generate any runs through the middle of the season when we was getting blown out by 20 or more points every game, which I also find to be unacceptable. It doesn't matter if the receivers are gone. It doesn't matter if the box is stacked. You game plan the run so that everybody is accounted for on the defense. So if they're not blocking their asses off and getting to their spots and blocking the right people, then they're not good enough. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. But it's, at least they won. And talking about it, like, I'm a little happy. I'm a little more happy, I should say, that they beat the Giants because they showed me they have standards. And that's, I think, just what I want to see for the rest of the season. I just want to see the standard. I don't want to see no more blowouts. I want to see the games end within five. I don't believe we have the talent or the firepower or the ability to beat the Eagles or the Cowboys. But at the same time, it's a divisional game, divisional games, and those I just believe can go either way no matter what. I would love to see us finish the season 3-0. It's not going to happen, but I would love to see it. But then, the season would end 7-10, finish in third place. I mean, allegedly an easier schedule, even though I don't think it gets easier, but like it would help. Jaden healthy. That's all I want, man. I don't want to see no more damn RPOs. I want to see traditional runs. I want to see them protect him in the pocket. I want to see receivers get open. I want to see running backs get more than 2 yards a pop. I just want everything to be better. That's just what I want. I just want to have fun watching this team again. And hopefully they make it more fun for me. Hopefully they let all the younger guys play. I need Medrano to get some snaps. I need Sinnott to get more than one target in a game. I love John Bays, don't get me wrong. He's a phenomenal tight end. I need Sinnott to do something. I need Johnny Newton to do anything at all, please. It's also kind of a bad sign for him. He's a nose tackle, and then we signed Kinlaw to replace him. Maybe they think Jerron Payne is going to leave in free agency, so then Johnny Newton can assume the D tackle number two role. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe Payne is under contract. I'm not going to check. But, I'm glad they won. And I hope this is a good sign that, like, I don't know, maybe they're back. They're going to play better. We're going to give the Eagles a hard time. I don't really know, man. But it would be nice to sweep the Eagles while they're at full power. And it would be nice to beat the Cowboys. I can't stand the Cowboys. Just beat the Cowboys. I'm old school. I'm young. I'm 25, but I'm an old school fan. I like if we had lost every game this season, but we went 2-0 against the Cowboys, like I'd be happy. I need to beat the Cowboys. I need to beat them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion in my soul. I need us to win this game. That's it. I'm going to the game. I need them to win. That's it. Beat the Cowboys.